Hello, everyone. Welcome to this 2024 Casual Boots Tournament race between Doomtap and Jeddoman. I'm Rob J. Peasley. I'm joined on commentary today by Nero Lightshine. How's it going?
I am doing very well. I'm excited. This is I believe, our third year doing this, so...
So the third year of the Casual Boots Tournament. These two runners are fairly accomplished. They were both in brackets last year, so it should be a good entertaining race.
Yep. And with how good both runners are, this is going to be a very, very close race, like you said. Just waiting on them to start on up. Of course, those who don't know, Casual Boots Tournament means we start with boots and a sword. Everything is randomized, and it's the standard start of having to go rescue Zelda from her cell.
Alright, how many sub-5 escapes are we seeing today?
How many what?
How many sub-5 minute escapes are we going to get?
I don't see that happening unless we get a mirror.
Oh, it's free if you get a mirror, but like 5 is it's doable, but it's tough if you game really hard. So we'll see.
Yep, and Jeddo using the Rick sprite. Uncle will give us 20 rubies, and that's when we'll be able to use our sword now.
Yeah, it's an interesting quirk of the mechanics is that like you can still dash through things as if you have a sword. Okay, Doomtap has gone into speedrun mode and forgotten to open the secret passage chest here, I think, so that's exciting.
Thankfully, it was just a heart container, not something like the hammer or the bow.
I think the Doom will get a sub-5 escape prediction is looking a lot better now.
Yeah. Oh, there's the cape.
Having a little bit of a bonk there in the stealth room, which is not really a stealth room in we call it that in an MG. It's not really a stealth room in Cas Boots because you alert the guards all the time. Nice 8 there from Doomtap.
Yeah, and there was a the small key in Zelda's cell.
Yeah, that the small key for the Hyrule Castle has to show up in here somewhere. Obviously, we need it to get to the sanctuary. So I think there's like 4 different chests it can be in. So good job we're not playing with key sanity here, otherwise it could have been in the check that Doom skipped.
Yeah, really. And we're going to get a look at the back of Escape here. Let's see, is this going to have the map, or will Sanctuary have the map?
Okay, Doomtap did at least remember to open the chest and escape here, nearly dashed past those two. There's the map, and a hookshot.
Well, at least we know Sanctuary does hold an item.
Alright, Doomtap clocking in with the 450 escape there. Hopefully that tips him off to the fact that he's forgotten something. Although I guess maybe that would be a bad thing for him to remember, because you know, it'd be quite slow to go and do it, and it had nothing.
Also, that was the Sank part in Sanctuary.
Nice. Vanilla. Looks like we've got 3 crystals in the light world, a red at desert. It's like the stun prize is 5 rupees. That's going to be, oh, is 5 rupees is bombs, which is going to be really nice. 5 rupees on the bush crabs.
Yep, and Lumberjack is just piece of art.
Alright, so hopefully no Agassiz today, though we still haven't found any hammers or gloves, so it could be Dark World progression still.
Don't blame Doomtap for grabbing those 300 rubies, though.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like super well set up for money for the seed now. Going to be able to buy Bottle Merchant and Zora early on with no trouble and still have some left over. Chat asking about hovering here. Doomtap can definitely hover. I do not know about Jeddo.
I thought the hovering was banned new.
Alright, there's a glove in Blindside out here. And another glove in the back.
That is very nice.
Is that bomb close enough? It's pretty tight. Okay, it is just close enough. Jeddo, you do not need to pick up all those rupees, you have 1,000. Doomtap with the classic route in, buying some bombs, and then find the chest with some bombs immediately. Was that a mirror I spied there in the back of the well too? So we have the equipment here for like all of Death Mountain now, basically. Between the mirror and the hookshot, we can get everywhere. I wouldn't be in Logic because of no flute or lamp, but there's a lot of checks. Could even do Super Bunny if you really wanted to. And 300 more rupees. Is that all of the 300s we've seen now? Right, both players saving and quitting after scouting the race game there, and going to be heading to South Shore. It's the kind of the most common follow-up. Especially with all the money, they can just route in a water walk to Zora. Alright, that's a Moon Pearl in Mini Moldon Cave, which gives us quite a bit of Dark World access. Looks like Doomtap is just getting the hell out of there. Okay, looks like Doomtap's feeling Mountain here. Jeddo's going to carry on the South Shore loop here to Ice Rock Cave and then probably Zora too. Yeah, Mountain's a fine play from Doomtap here. He's employing my preferred casual boot strategy of just go to the place with the beatable dungeon. Tower of Hera is clearable here with the hookshot. Yeah, and we can just do a ton of checks up here. Looks like, yeah, Jeddo taking a couple of tries to position there for the Fake Flippers. This Moon Pearl is going to allow him to get back into Waterwalk state, coming out of Waterfall Ferry. Looks like Doomtap's found a Quake Medallion and a Cane of Samaria in Paradox Cave, so the mountain already being quite productive.
So we found the Moon Pearl?
Well, we certainly do have a Moon Pearl. Moon Pearl was in Mini Moldon Cave.
Oh, nice.
And then Doomtap immediately saved and quit after Mini Moldon and has come up the mountain, whereas Jeddo has carried on the South Shore into Zora's Domain loop. So we've got a book sat there on Zora Ledge, which unfortunately we can't get right now.
Well, we could if we had the bow.
Yeah, for sure. It's, there are legal ways to access it without the flippers, but we don't quite have enough equipment.
Very true.
And we've got a red boomerang, which is part of some setups for Ancilla fake flippers, but I certainly don't know all of them, and you need a few more items.
Okay, so we got Pod, Turtle Rock, and Mire as the pendants, with Pod being the green.
Yeah, looks like Swamp was the other red crystal. So yeah, with Maya and Turtle Rock both being pendants, it could be that those medallions we found don't do anything this seed.
Yep. There's not much we need that could be on Ped, and there's enough to do without looking at Ped. And that is Ether to get into Turtle Rock anyway.
Okay, well that's the one we're missing, so haven't got to worry about that for a number of reasons. Jeddo's giving us our first dungeon dip here in Skullwoods. Has found a couple of keys so far. There's an item.
And we're going into Tower of Hera, which is beatable. As long as, in logic anyway, as long as the big key is in the first two chests.
Yeah, I mean, beating Hera, I guess it's still not really in logic, in that the whole mountain is not in logic yet, with no lamp or flute, but yeah, the dungeon itself, yeah, that's the big key. Jeddo being punished for not having come up the mountain yet by not having Samaria for this room. Well, Mummy's gonna... Okay, it didn't stay in behind the statue at least.
Well, that's not something you want to see in Hera. Oh, never mind, there's the second item.
Yeah, so that's really convenient. Even without a fire source here, Doomtap's going to be able to call this one a full clear.
Yeah, you never want to have to do that basement. Chat's bringing up a good point. If there's a bow on Ped, that means it's going to be that silver's. And there's the fire rod in C-shaped.
Punished for the dip. I'll be going straight back. Sure are.
Yeah, can't blame him for going right back.
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta collect those crystals.
Okay, chat, now you're just being mean. Chat saying flippers on pedestal.
Yeah, flippers is one of the few required items that could still be on pedestal. Are there any others? There might not be.
Yeah, that book would have incredible information if the flippers is on pedestal.
Well, oh yeah, I mean that's true. That book is logically locked behind the flippers, obviously, so it's kind of a weird one there. Jeddo trying to get that magic and taking a few dips into pits, but got there in the end.
And where was the tempered sword?
Doomtap just got it. I think it might have been chest game, somewhere in Village of Outcasts, certainly.
Yeah, because the first check in Thieves Town was the big key.
Yeah, so Doomtap also doing Village of Outcasts here before heading to Skullwood, so he's also going to have a bit more routing efficiency here by having that fire rod before the first dip, presumably. And the Temper Sword too.
Yep, and Moth goes down and it drops the map.
Alright, I actually didn't catch if both items were in the front or if there was a second item in the bridge chest here.
I didn't see what was in the big chest. I know it was checked though.
Okay,
Yeah,
looks like we're
it
going back then.
must have been the compass or a small key then. And the bridge chest is a piece of art.
I also haven't been item counting in Thieves Town here. Doomtap obviously hasn't got a hammer, so we'll be leaving a chest behind.
Yeah, I think we've found 2 items so far. Also, we do have an NPC called Lazy Kid. Or a bot, I mean. And Jeddo is going to go ahead and get his tempered sword in just a second. At least our runners don't have to worry about finding something better than a Master Sword today, though.
Yeah, for sure. It's really nice to have a good weapon this early on. You know, you want to have ideally tempered sword at least and silvers for Ganon, but just finding one of the two so you know you're gonna at least not have a terrible fight is really nice.
Yep.
Looks like the small key has shown up in Thieves Town, so that's not locked in the big chest. I just don't know the exact item count.
I don't think we've seen the map to the Thieves Town. Or never mind, we did.
Alright, there is apparently a definite item in big chest, so yeah, that's going to be hopefully not one for later, but it could be.
And blind goes down. Will it hold our... Nope. I was going to say, does it hold our hammer? Doom's going to go get their fire rod, though.
Yeah, which is kind of perfect here. He looked like he was on the way to Skullwoods anyway.
Perfect time to grab that fire rod. Then definitely don't have to come back.
Yeah, for sure. And, so far, Doom's route has worked out really nicely. Like he found some decent stuff on the mountain and beat a dungeon, and now his order of Thieves Town into Skullwoods rather than the other way around has helped too.
Yep, though he went and checked Bumper Ledge, which only had 20 rubies apparently.
Yeah, I like the scout there though. The cape was super early.
Yeah, whenever you find the cape as early as our runners did, you always call into question if there's going to be something at Bumper Ledge then. Looks like Doom is going to head straight into the back of Skullwoods, though, today.
Yeah, I like rooting it back to front when you've already got the fire rod. I have not seen that fire snake stay in that doorway for quite that long before.
I haven't either. Mafia is kind of a joke today with our runners setups.
Yeah, for sure. Especially Doomtap getting to get here with Tempered Sword. See if he can get a nice good NMG fight here. Did we get the double hit at the start? We sure did.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, 0 spikes moved. 10 out of 10 Moth fight.
I have never seen Moth done like that.
Yeah, we've seen some really impressive boss fights from Doomtap so far. Obviously, he's a very accomplished NMG runner, so he's practiced a lot of these fights a lot, and like especially the Mothula fight there, like it's just exactly the same equipment you have in an NMG here, fighting with the Tempered Sword, so he's very used to it.
And Blind went down as well.
Yeah, so it looks like Jeddo is carrying on to the south here. Going to be doing the big game here, and then around to Hype Cave, presumably. If the flippers show up, he can route in Swamp Palace, otherwise it's probably going to be a mountain trip for him soon. Well, I guess it still isn't in logic yet, so maybe he can resist a bit longer.
Well, Dig Game had a bottle.
Yeah, it's slightly inconvenient when we've just left the village. Obviously Jeddo deciding not to run back to turn that bottle in.
Cave 45 also had a heart container.
Looks like Stumpy had a heart container as well. Should be pretty well set up now for health on 10 hearts and blue mail. That's probably good enough for the rest of the seed, especially with some decent weapons too.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, there's our hammer. And butter sword.
Okay, so Hammer at Hype Cave is a nice one. Obviously, that unlocks the scary one-off check left behind in Thieves Town.
Yep. Also, with our runners too, they could actually go defeat. They could go beat Ice Palace too with that, or at least Jeddo could.
Yeah, very true. It's obviously also out of logic without flippers, but it's definitely a fine thing to be doing. Doomtap going for the gets the fake flippers there.
We're gonna get a look at Grumpy Fish. So with that butter sword, our runners basically. Oh, I didn't know we got powder.
Oh yeah, Doomtap got that on the mouse a while ago, but yes, that's actually like 3 loose ends in Village or in Kakariko / Village of Outcast now. The Thieves Town big chest, the powder check, and also Sick Kid. I guess hammer pegs are available now as well.
So is Spike Cave.
I think with Doomtap's equipment, you technically could do Answer the Fake Flippers to get to that book, but yeah, it doesn't want to try.
We don't need Ice Rod technically right now, but
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the only way that Ice Rock would be required now is if flippers are on either paired or Trinex.
yep. Yeah, we literally only need flippers and the bow, I think, at this point. Maybe.
Oh yeah,
I
guess Bow could be on Trinex too. It can't be on pair, but it can be on Trinex.
Yep. So we do need the book, possibly. Because we don't have another way into desert yet.
Yeah, that's true. We need one off book or flute to show up. Alright, so Jeddo has taken down Hera there, leveling up the crystal count. So the only real difference between the runners now is a few different overworld checks. Doomtap's got the rest of the mountain already done, and Jeddo's got these south Dark World checks that Doomtap's on his way to.
Has Spiral Cave been checked before?
I think Doomtap did Spiral Cave. I'm trying to remember what his mountain route looked like. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not certain actually with his route he might have skipped. I can't remember.
Doom's doing the blacksmiths. And Sick Kid.
Alright, so it looks like Doomtap's decided to be a little bit more thorough at this point. It's kind of fine. He's kind of run out of like really good checks apart from this South Dark World loop into Hype Cave. Like there are a bunch more dungeons we could dip that we can't beat yet. But yeah, I think doing these checks seems pretty solid.
Look like Doom's gonna go ahead and do Magic Bat now.
Yeah, this is a little inconvenient without a hammer here. She's gonna get like stranded away from that portal.
Yep, but Jeddo just did a beautifully curved hover there. Magic Bat has a shield.
Okay, any shield enjoyers in chat?
Nope, I'm under the belief burn it with fire. Atomic fire, preferably. Is Doomtap going to give the shield or the purple chest a world tour?
I think only a brief one here. You just have to go back to the portal here to get back to the Dark World, and it's then going to take it south.
I think that was literally just 40 arrows inside of Bumper or Hookshot Cave.
It's like 40 arrows when all you need is a bow.
Well, we're getting our first look at Spike Cave. Doomtap couldn't do it because he didn't have the hammer. Spike Cave holds for us a piece of heart. Have either of our runners checked out the eastern area?
No, not at all. Not even to House Deposit.
It might be time to check that.
Could be. It looks like Jeddo was on his way to Ice Palace here.
Not a bad call. If you can beat it, might as well do it.
Yeah, for sure. It's like one of those checks where I'm always like, obviously if Flippers is your go mode, you could just get to go mode Ice Palace and rather than full clearing it, but it's also a beatable crystal dungeon, so it's hard to pass it up for too long.
Yep, still need a bow and flippers. We could find a bow in here. Wouldn't lead the flippers, but
Doomtap's going to Pyramid. I wonder if he'll mirror and check the skipped chest from earlier.
possibly. We haven't looked at Pyramid Ledge, have we? And it's just 3 bones.
Alright, he's not going to. Just committing to the skip. Love it.
It's a good thing that wasn't flippers or bow.
Oh yeah.
We're probably getting a complete eastern look right now.
Yeah, if there's a bow over here, this could be pretty huge for Doomtap. Would be able to beat... I was going to say Pod and Eastern, though I guess you would hope not to have to beat Pod, because it's dependent. But there's the flippers.
Yep. We now can get the book.
Yeah, so...
There's our bow in the ice.
Alright, so I guess the seed has come together now.
Yep, we're in no mode.
Alright, looks like Doomtap might be starting with Swamp here, which also makes a lot of sense.
Yep.
Might mean he overclears Swamp a little bit here, but if you just do Swamp into Ice, then he'll hit Go mode.
Well, bow. There could be another bow in Swamp.
Also true.
What is Jeddo doing?
Good question.
Because he can't get flippers in here.
Yeah, I guess he's thinking that if Flute shows up, he can just skip the book.
Good point.
But yeah, that's the only reason to still be checking for things in here, I guess. Other than maybe like also silvers, but you wouldn't go too far out of your way for that when you've already got Gold Sword.
Yep. Of course, Swamp's first chest always has to be the small key.
It's funny how they both found a different progression item that's going to sort of lead them to the other. Like Doomtap found the flippers that will eventually take him to Ice Palace for the bow, and Jeddo's bow will take him towards Eastern area for the flippers.
Yep. And I'm going to go ahead and just use Bombos to break the Cold Stare shell. Gold Sword will make this a pitiful fight.
Hey.
There's our second bow.
So that's go mode for Doomtap. I guess he has to go and collect his book, but he knows where all the stuff is now.
We might still find the flute somewhere in here.
Yeah, that's true, but I imagine he's not going to be doing too many more checks. He'll probably open these chests because they're pretty free. Ooh,
Nope,
not even that. Alright, Doomtap has seen the finish line in his sights and has gone into a sprint finish.
Yeah, I can't really blame him. Though I will laugh if Argus actually holds the flute.
What's the flute? I'm trying to work out if it's like faster to go activate that flute or to swim from Ice Palace to Zora for the book. I guess the flute's going to be faster because you need to get over to the desert area as well. Yeah, okay. I figured it out.
And Argus goes down, and that's crystal number 4. Just 50 rubies, though.
Jeddo doesn't even open the third chest in Sahasra's closet. Both runners are just know it's over now and just need to get to the end.
Yep. And he is doing the faster way of doing this and going straight to desert through the pod way.
Oh, Jeddo has not collected Kiki the monkey, though.
Jeddo, you don't need to. You can just mirror.
Oh, right, yeah, you don't need to go into pod. That's, right, it's not a crystal engine.
Oh no, did he not see the mirror or the book on Zora Ledge?
No, I'm sure he saw it. He was there earlier than Doomtap, and we knew about it before Doomtap went there.
Yeah, but he's gone into pod.
I understand. Okay, I think Jeddo has realized now.
Okay, thank you, Jeddo.
Maybe he saw the P in the corner and put 2 and 2 together.
I was just kind of worried that he mismarked Zora Ledge. Sadly, Eastern, he does have to do checks till he finds the big key. Why does it feel like it's going to be on the big key is going to be in its vanilla location?
Yeah, I mean, I guess it's 50-50 now, isn't it? There's only 2 more checks it can be in. Nice little stair clip, a nice palace there from Doomtap. Yep, vanilla Eastern big key.
Hate it when you can go mode Eastern, but the big key is in the very last location you can check.
So it's almost certain at this point that these runners are going to beat the game without logical Death Mountain access.
Yep. Though the lamp can be on Armos nights.
That's true. Actually, you can be in desert as well.
Yep, could be anywhere in desert because the logic is fire rod. Also, cold stare down on Doomtap's screen.
Yep, Doomtap re-establishing a crystal lead.
Yep, also, Drowsy brings up a good point. Lamp cannot be on Armos nights because of big key location.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, that's not available with the fire rod. Oh, that is not a bow.
Who hasn't fired the fire rod at those things at least once?
Just as long as you don't fire arrow.
Yeah. Now Doomtap is in go mode. Jeddo, though, get that speed kill in on Armos nights. Now, let's face it, Rick probably has a machine gun that fires arrows. Big key right away in desert. Time to go right to the boss.
Alright. Odds of finding the lamp dropping even more.
This is going to be a very, very fast seed.
For sure, yeah. Could have been even faster as well, like Doomtap spent time doing Smith Chain that led to nothing. Alright, so Jeddo has the book now, can kind of conveniently route swamp into desert.
Oh, almost one cycled land mole. And the map. Doomtap gonna have to do the annoyingly placed Eastern's big key. I find it funny both bows have been found this seed, though, but neither runner are on silvers.
Yeah, they just found one each, and that was essentially go mode for them both.
No, actually, the book was, but yes, same thing. Argus, blink and miss it with Jeddo's screen.
Unfortunately, he got the empty cycle, couldn't quite pull off the zero cycle, but still a real nice fight.
I don't think major glitches are allowed in this tournament, Twin.
Yeah, that's. I assume that's why Twin is hoping that Doom hasn't done any. Yeah, obviously referring to the No Logic tournament, which is also kind of starting around about now. That Doomtap is also playing in. That one allows just a few more things.
Well, both our runners are going to be getting their 7th crystal at almost the exact same time.
Yeah, this race is actually going to be a little closer than I thought. I thought Doomtap had a bit of a lead, and I think he is still ahead, but not by that much.
Now, I'd say probably 30 seconds ahead, which in GT is easily a comebackable time. Yeah, it is fun watching the see, not knowing where the runners are going to go, especially when sometimes it's like, why are you going this way? And almost down on Doomtap's side. Okay, guys, we have a little game we like to play that's called the GT Big Key Guessing Game. 1 through 22. Where is it going to be? My guess is always 22.
Alright, I'll go lucky number 7.
And we will be going off the Price is Right rules along with Doomtap's screen on the numbers.
Alright, and there is Jeddo's final crystal. So yeah, I think you were pretty accurate in estimating that lead here. It looks like about 30 seconds is going to be correct. I guess
Yeah,
I'll time them on GT entry.
I'm guessing this means that Ether and Flute could be in GT too, then.
Yeah, the game seems to have like made very sure you weren't going to go anywhere near a pendant dungeon this seed.
Jeddo, why are you going that way?
I haven't actually timed this myself, but I think if you haven't already opened the Turtle Rock portal, it's actually really close. It's like 55-15 for Doomtap there. Entering GT.
Left side GT torch is 50 rubies, so 1 is nothing. Five is nothing.
Yeah, so it does look like 48 seconds. Very accurately timed already by Blue Link there, who's our tracker today. Shout outs to them.
Still not an insurmountable time.
For sure, looks like it could come down to the route here. Like, I certainly wouldn't expect Doomtap to lose that time by execution, being the top NMG runner.
There's check number 7 for the big key.
Ooh, is that not what I said?
Yeah, it is.
Neat. If only I'd actually predicted. I could have won some points.
Yeah, I'm kind of greedy. If I had bet anything, I would have voted all my points. This is really going to come down to who can execute the climb now faster.
Jeddo having a little trouble with the mimics there, but does get them dead. Kept letting Stalfos get away, so it's like a couple of small errors from them both here, but otherwise solid GTs.
And Landmole 2 goes down. This was a seed too that Cane of Samaria was not needed.
Yeah, that's absolutely true. Which is good news, because Arcane is still not in Logic, because it was up the mountain.
Logic? Who needs Logic? Doom realizing he wasn't going to have enough magic there, so he refilled.
Yeah, Jeddo also cashing in the blue potion they both had, because he was getting a little bit beaten up. You get the double here? Not quite.
Stroldorm 2 goes down without any issues. Ignoring the fluff chest.
Doomtap was decided not to bet the seed on a hover and just killed Moldon instead.
Josh, don't ban them. Wow, I got 2 already down.
Looks like Jeddo is going to bet the seed on a hover. And it's a winner.
Yeah, very nicely done. Though unless Doom takes a fall here, I think Doom has won this. Nice triple there.
Yeah, looks like Jeddo had exactly the same Aga 2 fight as Doomtap did. Got double into triple into easy final hit. Doomtap hits the torch glitch, should just be a formality now.
Oh yeah, we knew where both bows were, Mystic. Both runners found them.
Yeah, they have a different bow each.
And there we go. Ganon is down.
Yeah, get your GGs ready. Doomtap's going to be crossing this bridge with a racetime.gg time of 1:02:54.
Yep. And that'll be enough for first place.
Yeah, someone in chat there was talking about Doomtap's fight, Ganon fight there, getting in the 2 spins before the torches went out. If you want to learn how to fight Ganon, there are very few better people to watch than Doomtap. Like for NMG, he's put in a lot of time to optimizing this fight.
Yeah, Jeddo getting a 105 loss. That tells you how good these runners both are.
Yeah, and it's not even going to be a 105. It's going to be still, like, I think, quite a low 104. Like, it's, yeah, a really high-quality race we've seen from both players today. Very impressive.
Yeah, both runners should be very proud. And welcome, Doomtap. GG's.
GG.
Hello. GG's. So I'm just checking the restream now. It seems like it was pretty close.
Yeah, Jeddo is just about to walk over the line here. So I have to ask you first, are you aware that you skipped Secret Passage?
Yeah, I was trying to fix my input display, and I dashed past it, and I said, well, I'm not going to go back, so if I get really stumped, I'll go check it, but we'll call it free time save. I was embarrassed. I was giggling the whole time through Escape. It's just such a silly thing to do.
Yeah, chat was thinking you did that just to save time.
I wish I could say that, but no, it was just one of my many brain farts.
Well, thankfully, it just turned out to be a heart container, not something like the flippers or the bow.
Yeah, I would have had to have checked it eventually. I guess overall, I'm pretty happy with how I played. There's a few things that I'm not. I'm pretty sure I did wrong. How I routed after I did. When I went to Village of Outcast the second time, I think I did things in a pretty poor order, and I misrouted Ice Palace, and I realized after and got lucky. And there was a few other small things like Eastern. I was running past chests when I needed the big key. But other than that, I'm pretty happy with my execution and the decisions I made.
You want to know something else that's funny? Both of you guys found a different bow from each other.
Oh, really? Where was the other one?
Ice Palace.
Oh.
Yeah, Jeddo was in ice before flippers, so found that bow, and then that led him to Eastern area, which got him his flippers.
Okay, that makes sense. I went to when I got the flippers. My intent was to check Saha's hut and then full clear pod, and then go into Eastern. But the flippers were just right in the hut, so that was super easy and convenient, which I didn't expect. I don't know what the game wanted us to do for Death Mountain access.
Yeah,
looks like Jeddo doesn't know either.
Yeah, neither of you found a flute or a lamp.
$10 says it was probably in pod.
Maybe. It could have been in a lot of places.
Also, apparently the legal drugs were in the were on the pedestal today.
I'll go there later. Yeah, I don't know if there's a whole lot to comment on the seed because it wasn't very interesting from a routing standpoint. You just go to where the stuff is, and it's mostly in your way.
Yeah, there's actually kind of quite a big divergence early on. Like after you found the Moon Pearl, you obviously immediately saved and quit and went to the mountain, whereas Jeddo went straight to the or like finished off the Ice Rod Cave into Zora and then went to Village.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a correct play. I just chose that, and there's no reasoning behind it. I just wanted to go there.
Looks like Jeddo has also joined us as well, so GG.
GG's.
Thank you, GG's.
Yeah, that was a fun race to watch. It was really fast, that's for sure.
You're not wrong there. That's my new PB by literally 4 minutes, and I still lost.
Yeah, well, you guys are both really good at this game, so you both should be really proud of how you played.
Yeah, I got no qualms there.
We were joking in the race room that if the seed was terrible, we get to blame Josh because he come in and rolled it when Sahabot wasn't working. So I guess we have him to thank for the fast, good seed.
Mm-hmm.
Geez, Sahabot not working again. What news?
I gotta say though, that's like my third cast boot seed where Bow in Ice Palace, when I go out of logic, saves me so much time.
Yeah, they just got done telling me that you and we found different bows. I found one in the south chest and swamp. I don't know what it's called. Probably the map or compass or something.
Yeah, swamp was go mode for me.
Yeah.
This, like, I noticed you guys didn't have to do any of the pendency dungeons today.
No, I still walked into pod like an idiot, but nope, didn't have to touch them.
To be fair, like, in a tournament setting, it's sometimes easy to forget what pendants are which sometimes.
Yeah, you actually fooled me there as well. Like when you were walking up to pod, I'm like, oh, but you didn't get Kiki, and I commented on it, and like, hang on, the answer was not to get Kiki, the answer was to mirror.
Yeah, unfortunately, yeah. No, I walked in, started going downstairs. I'm like, oh, that says P in the top left corner. Get the heck out of here and go to Eastern.
I was kind of worried that you thought that one of your items that the book was in pod or something.
No, I had scouted that early, so I knew it was on Zora Ledge. Just one of those post-work mental errors on my end.
When I went to the Zora area, I had the intent to fake flippers, and then I realized, or splash delete, and then I realized that I didn't really know how to do it with the gear I had, or if it was possible. It probably is, but I don't know.
I believe it to be possible, but I also don't know how to do it.
Yeah.
I was half tempted to set up the double water walk and do it that way, but opted not to.
Do you guys have anything else to add?
I don't. GG's Doomtap. I'll see you again tomorrow, same time.
I'm excited to watch it back, and luckily it'll be a short watch. Yeah, we have our second race scheduled for the same time tomorrow, so
Sadly, I'll be at work tomorrow.
but yeah,
Maybe-
nothing
maybe
bad
I'll-
for me.
Maybe I'll run it back.
Ooh.
But yeah, let's get another shout out to our runners today, Doomtap and Jeddoman. Am I saying that right?
You sure are.
Okay, and our tracker in Blue Link, and my co-commentator Rob J. Beasley. I am near Lightshine, and let's continue doing these. Bye, guys.
We'll see you later.